y'all. Welcome back. What's up? It's your girl, Yaya. And welcome to Yaya Style and Chat. Bah, 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 bah.
Oh, Brock James
Jays.
in the building already. Well, I'm back in someone's building.
Period.
It's two different buildings, but back in the building. And I'm so happy to be back. It has been a while, but
We
you know what?
missed
Good things
you.
have been. I've missed you guys as well too. But I'm ready to come back. I'm ready. Good things have been happening. We both been in our influencer bag. We both really been, putting in the time, the work, the effort, and I just think that this is the time is right again.
Yes. And for all of you who was like, where's Brock? Where's Brock? Are we getting Brock back? Brock is back. Okay. Brock is back. You see him, you hear him. He ain't going nowhere. Brock is back.
Missed y'all. I missed
Okay.
y'all. It's been like I said, it's been a minute,
It
and thank
has
you
been a
so
little
much
while.
for asking for me back too. That just makes me feel like I'm doing my job right.
And they was like, we want Brock back. We like you when you had Brock on. I was like, fuck y'all. But I'm gonna go get him.
I'm just showing up.
I'm gonna go get him though. Here he comes. How have you been, Love Muffin?
You know what? Life has been really good. If I'm being completely honest, I think the last time I was on the show was like back in 2023. 2023 like whooped my ass. But you know what? Things can change within like a year's time span. 2024 has been great. Life has been good.
Yes.
Just really working on me and getting my brand out there, my name out there. And just I love doing these talks. So I was like, yeah, I think it's time, make a little comeback. Maybe a cameo at first, but I was like, you know what, maybe, maybe it's time, full time.
It was definitely time. Glad you're back. I'm glad life has settled down for both of us. May whooped my ass. Like May came in and was like, bink, 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 bink. Like I was like, damn, they jumping me. Right. Baby, I was balled up in
May
the
felt like a
corner.
whole year. I was like,
May
God.
felt like a year. Meanwhile, April and March came in and got the fuck out. They was like, hey, we here, we gone. I was like, whoa, what
June
happened?
was feeling the same way too. June, I was like, damn, it's already June 11th.
I was like, what is going on? This is how confused I was. I thought it was the 12th already. Like,
Oh,
put me ahead. I don't know what's going on. It is what it
It's
is.
already on its way out the door.
It was. I'm like, okay, so the half a year already gone, huh? Damn, I got a lot of shit to still do. I don't know what's happening.
You and me both.
But of course, y'all already know we got style and chats. And so let's get to the chat. Let's actually talk about, I think more recently, we have seen the trend of things in Black culture kind of becoming like mainstream, right? And I'm gonna start with simple shit like nails, hair, bonnets. I'm not sure what is happening, but those are things that we were called ghetto for and hood rats and all this other stuff. But to see the non-melanated folks, you know, rocking our shit has definitely been interesting. And I would love to get your point of view because you're in LA and I'm here in Chicago. So we are seeing two totally different types of trends. So I'm wondering, like, what's your view on it? How you seeing stuff?
So let me tell you, I have always noticed that Black people really are the trendsetters and the style icons. To be honest, quite frankly, when it comes to that, I mean, yeah, you have all sorts of designers and models and muses and this, that, and whatnot, but it really always kind of stems back from like the Black community, and I think even just you could use like. I love Miley. I love Miley Cyrus now, but we gotta talk about like that bangers era.
Come
Like,
on,
girl,
talk about it.
I know exactly what she was doing with that, and
With my
like,
Jace on.
in the club,
I'm
like,
like,
okay, there was, I'm not gonna, it was a bop, but looking back on it, it's just like, damn, girl, yeah, you took a lot of influence. Culture, and you basically just like did a whole supermarket sweep of the culture, and you got like all these like influencers like Whoa Vicky or just like dumb people like that are really like you piggybacking off the culture as well too, and it's just sometimes kind of frustrating to see because you see people get praised for it more than than actual black people getting the recognition for it.
Mm-hmm.
And when they are recognized for it, it is like it's ghetto, it's hood, it's ratchet, it's this, it's
Mm-hmm.
that. It's never anything of a positive light. When it's just like y'all out here shaking your asses to the same fucking sexy red song, but if so, like a white girl sang it, it'd be completely different.
No, let's really talk about it because as somebody who grew up in the hood, and I don't ever really talk about that shit, right? Like people just think like, oh, you have a great life. Like, no, I worked hard for this. Like, I grew up in the hood, y'all. And it's
Mhm.
like, for somebody who came from that, I am definitely not trying to portray that as something that's like cool and trendy. Like, that was a point in life where I stood and I just don't want to stand there now. But to
Yeah,
see people kind of like you said, piggyback off that culture, and it's like, baby girl, you are from Omaha, Nebraska. Like, what the fuck is you doing? Like, you not, I don't take you serious. I
like
don't
what's up?
take you
Yeah,
serious.
like
Yeah, yeah, like I don't understand
yeah,
what's
Brand
going on.
party.
It doesn't make any sense to me. And the other thing that doesn't make any sense to me actually is the way that there is a culture of people like you're mocking us. I feel more mocked
Mm-hmm.
than even we like y'all culture. Like, no, y'all like our culture now when it fits your
Yeah.
brand. And when when Kim Kardashians and the Kardashians made and J Lo made having ass big, now everybody want big asses, but we was called horses and all kinds of other shit, and but that was a trend. Now it's popular. You know what I mean? Like I can't get with it.
What you can even see now too with the Kardashians, like they are slimming down those features as well too, because they're now more leaning into like their Eurocentric white side that's getting, attention now. It's definitely
Mm-hmm.
going with like the flow of the trends. I think things do also kind of make a return as well too, because now you've seen like the Y2K fashion coming back. You see a lot of just like history repeating itself. But I just want black people to get the recognition. Like, don't
Yeah.
do these trends or say like make it seem like they're being started when this been around for forever.
It's been
Like,
around forever. And I mean, we can take it back to like when they were calling cornrows boxer braids. Or like the two French braids, boxer braids. And I was like, that's just two French braids. It's just two French braids. Like, why did we change the name? And I'm noticing that with a lot of our trends. So like they're just changing the meanings of things.
mm-hmm.
Like it's something that the kids are saying now. I think it's gat. They were talking about ass, right? And like
Oh,
now,
like yeah, like.
yeah, or
Mm-hmm.
unk. Unk is a great way to talk about the trends that black people say. Unk is used in the black community as uncle. It's just
Yeah,
short for
that's
uncle.
right.
I don't
Mm-hmm.
understand what's
Like, what?
happening, but them other folks then took it and changed the meaning to be like friends and brother sister, and that's not what that means. Unc is just that's what I call my uncle. What's up, Unc? An
Yeah.
older figure in the community that we consider like of uncle age.
I had speaking kind of on that same
Mhm.
topic. I have we're not friends no more, but I knew somebody that was trying to colonize the cookout, and he was
Baby, good
trying to say
day.
like, oh well, he hugged a vodka soda at the gay cookout. I'm like, what gay cookout are you talking about? Is there one planned? Is there one on the calendar? Like, what
What's
are you talking
happening?
about? It's like how like black people have the cookout. Well, like I was like, there's not no like. And first off, that's not even for you. Like you yourself are not even invited to the cookout. So how are you going to invite other people to the cookout?
I think it's so funny though because they want to come to the cookout so bad, but like don't if you like if I invite you to the cookout, don't colonize my shit. Like we ain't drinking no damn vodka and cranberry at the
Right.
damn cookout. We drinking tequila and Hennessy. Hey, don't come colonizing them cookout. The cookout not for you. See,
Like how you gonna colonize the cookout? You're not
this is
even
why I
invited.
was. You're not even. How you gonna hate from outside the club? You can't
You
even
can't
get
even
in.
get in. The
Like it's
fuck?
really to the point that I'm like, this is why I did not want people invited to the cookout online because what are y'all doing? This is not okay.
And sometimes
This
they
is
just be inviting anybody to the cookout. Like if they
baby,
two-stepped one time to R. Kelly song, like, oh, they're invited to the cookout. I'm like, no,
right?
that's like
It's such a mess, and it's like I don't understand what's truly happening with our culture. I feel like our culture is definitely being made fun of. That's how I look at it anyway. Like you playing with it. Like you said, just going back to what you said about like Miley Cyrus, Justin Bieber, Pink.
Mhm.
John B. Like we can take it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was so confused when I realized that John B was not black. I was like, he just got a black haircut, he got a fade. And I thought that man was black until I realized he wasn't. And I was like, oh,
I always thought he was like me. Like I always thought he was biracial.
I would have given him that. He's not that. Both his parents white. And no, absolutely not.
White as hell.
So white, and it was so confusing. Actually, they said that's the reason that his career took a nosedive because people found out he wasn't mixed or black, and so people was kind of like they felt offended because they was like, "What is this? Like y'all tried to trick us. That's what it is. Y'all tried to trick us, and we not with it."
But just piggybacking off of another culture's success has just always been so weird to me because it's just like stay in your lane, like make money off of like what you do best. If like y'all putting out polka music, will be the best polka singer that's out there.
Yeah. But the thing is,
Like,
like John B could sing, right? You could sing your ass off. You didn't have to cosplay being black. You could have just been the white boy that sang. Eminem didn't cosplay being black. He just came in. He was the white boy who could rap. Like, I think that people really think that black people are trying to like gatekeep our culture or whatever the case is. But I don't think that's the issue for us. Because we are very welcoming people. Like, we
yeah,
don't
yeah.
give a like, come on, let's go. Come hang out. We're cool, whatever.
Mm.
I don't think that's the issue. I think the issue is that you're imitating us and we can see it. And so now we kind of like, hey, see, fuck you. Like, what you doing? Like the whole thing with the bonnets. The bonnets is a new thing. I remember to this day, you cannot pay me to take my bonnet outside in these streets. I don't care what's going on. I'm not gonna wear my bonnet outside in these streets. But it's because growing up, all you heard was how ghetto that was and why you didn't take your bonnet off. Look at her, she got a scarf on her head. Just to get online, and these damn TikTok influencers are showing how they put their bonnets on the airplane to go to sleep. I'm not gatekeeping the bonnet wearing. I'm gatekeeping how
Mhm.
you all talked about us for wearing our bonnets outside. Like that's the issue. So
There was, and I'm so ashamed to say that Zeus Network got $5.99 a month out of me for like a video. But I remember watching, I think it was Bad Boys, like Bad Boys Club, and there was like
Mhm.
a white boy on there that always wore a bonnet, and I just never understood what like nobody, as much as y'all are fighting on that show, why nobody snatched that fucking bonnet off his head. Like it pissed me off every single time
Every time
I
I said, "Ah,
with that damn
Zeus,
bonnet.
Zeus didn't get the $5.99 out of me.
Well,
But they
because first off, what are you what are you protecting?
like what's happening? I don't think that anybody, I think they probably just snatch it off because nobody cares that you wear the bonnet, right? Like bonnets are made to protect your chesses of all type A through type C. We don't care, but the cosplaying.
A white boy with short hair. I was just
Oh,
like,
see, I
what?
didn't watch it, so I don't know.
Oh, no, yeah, it was a whole white boy with like short hair wearing a bonnet, and he wore it like every
Yeah.
episode. And I was just like, no one's going to snatch that off his
Yeah,
head.
that was definitely
Again,
for a
unless
fucking,
y'all fight on this show.
that had to
But
be for
Zeus,
shock value.
yeah, probably. But Zeus does not get any more money out of me, y'all. Like I'm free. I'm
You said you
sober.
done?
I'm done. In recovery. Zeus Network.
Hi, my name is Brock. Hi, Brock.
And I was addicted to this network. Baddies, anybody? No.
Oh my goodness. Well, since we're talking about like, actually, since we're talking about Zeus and all of that kind of stuff, let's just talk about like, being mixed. Like as you all know, for those who are new, Brock is of mixed race, black and white. I am not considered mixed race. But I'm Afro Latina, I guess. I don't know what they be putting us, what box they put me in. So Cuban, black, all mixed up over here. And I want to talk about like being just mixed race and operating black spaces because I feel like it's okay for some mixed people and not okay for other mixed people. And is it based off the mama? Like how do we determine like when is it okay? Like I don't understand.
I mean, this could go in I know just weird direction, but I have like a theory about mixed race kids, especially like black and white mixed race kids with white
Oh, okay,
moms and
let's
black
talk about
dads
it.
in comparison to black moms and white dads, but operating in mixed space, or excuse me, in black spaces. For me, I have always had an easier time working with other Black people or just even
Mm,
people of color, because I know that I'm very racially ambiguous, and I'm never gonna downplay that I'm not. I know what I look like,
mhm,
but I always connect more with Black people on the job force because there's this shared well, first off, shared culture, but there's just this like shared mentality that we have, that like I get you, I see you, I hear you, and like you said earlier, like the Black people are very inviting.
mhm.
So they like the way that I was raised, it just in the way that I like speak and like communicate with others, like I just usually like gravitate towards more Black people and or people of color. I also do have a Black mother and a white father, and this goes into my theory about. So I was raised like my mother, like very instilled in us, like you are Black. Again, like I know like what my skin color looks like, so it was always a little hard for me to kind of like
Mhm.
I'm hearing this, I'm seeing my family, but I don't necessarily look like this. But I've always felt like a kinship to other Black people, and or like I said, people of color. Because like Hispanic people love me too. They also think I'm one of them, so they be like, "Oh, hola, cómo estás?"
Because they Black, I like to, and don't beat me up because I know how you
Yeah.
girls like to tussle. Um, they just one boat step away from being, like I don't think people understand how slavery truly operated. We are literally a
Mhm.
boat stop away from each other. So I think for Hispanics and Blacks, we kind of look at each other like, I see you, you see me, I see you,
Mhm.
we got you. And they are also, and by they I just mean Hispanics. I'm not, I don't know how you girls like to tussle. I just know that they are also very welcoming and come on, come get a plate, come eat. Did you eat? Like,
Yes, very
that
much
is
that.
a
Very
thing,
much.
and I love that.
I love that too.
I do get irritated with the colorism within both communities, because the
Mhm.
lighter you are, the better you think you are, and all of this other random shit that people got going on. In actuality, America don't love none of us, so I don't understand like what the hell is the real
Y'all
issue?
was all out in cotton fields. It don't
You
matter where
hear me?
you was out there.
Next to each other, so. No, I do agree with you though. Obviously, I am not racially ambiguous, right? Like I am Black presenting. Do you look at me, you see Black, you don't see nothing else. And I don't have no issues with that. I don't care. Um, I'm gonna always feel comfortable around my people. Actually,
Mm.
when I walk into a space, I always look for the Black people. I work in a tech field, which is heavily white, and every time I'm in that field, I'm and no offense, I'm looking for the gays and the Blacks because that's who I'm gonna feel comfortable with, baby. That's who I want to be with, and I don't care who it pisses off, but that's what I'm gonna look for because I know some shit pop off, some go down, something's not right. I know that them people gonna have my back, and because I'm very vocal, I need to be with people that's gonna have my back. I can't be with people that's gonna be like, "Oh Lord, she's starting stuff." Like,
Ooh, she's getting
ooh,
aggressive.
she's shaking the table. Like, nah, I ain't shaking the table, babe. Let's call
I
a spade a spade. So
Girl, when I
yeah.
tell you, same. I'd be looking for the gays and the black people and the Hispanic.
Hmm.
Anybody with some
People
color or just a little spice level to them. Just where y'all at?
give me the people of color, but like people of color. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
yeah, that's who I'm looking for. I want to feel comfortable and I want to be okay in the space. I'm actually more nervous when it's not my people around because I be kind of like, what's going on? Why ain't none of us in here? What's happening? What is what is happening? Like, where's the people at?
Ugh,
Mm,
I've also just had like not great experiences with Caucasian people in the workplace. I usually when I do have issues, it's usually with somebody of an alabaster tone.
mm-hmm. Not the alabaster tone. Brock, exit stage left. What the fuck? Sir.
Hey, y'all wanted me back. This is what you wanted.
Brock is back. He's back.
And I
Did
said
you
what I
miss
said.
us? Because we missed you. Listen, but you're not wrong. Like, even in the workplace, every issue that I ever had has been with a person who, like, what'd you say, Alabaster Town?
But the
Um,
alabaster tone.
I say palm colored folks. Them palm colored folks.
Come on,
Them be
Pom
the
Pie.
ones that usually give me the issue, and I'll be like, I'm just trying to do my job. Well, I just didn't like that you didn't say good morning. First of all, Karen, I don't have to say good morning to you. What is this? Did I do my job? You mad because I didn't speak? Show me an apology.
And,
See what I got to speak to you, Karen. Like, what is
right. And usually I don't
happening?
talk to you didn't talk to me first. Like
Because when I was speaking, because they failed to acknowledge that part. When I was speaking, coming in, good morning, everyone. Hello, good morning, good morning, good morning. A few people are responding and no one else is. Okay, so now I'm finna get petty. Good morning, Brock. Good morning, James.
good morning.
Good morning, Sarah. I'm gonna say our names. I want to make it clear who I'm not talking to, since we want to do
Exactly.
that. But now I'm aggressive. That's what I don't like in operating like black spaces. Is that like when you are not when it's other people in charge, the aggressive. Oh, she's just so aggressive. I'm not aggressive. I please choose another word. Please. There are plenty of other adjectives to describe me, and aggressive ain't it. So like pick something else. But I like that's just a pet peeve of mine. Thank you for coming to my
And
TED
it's
Talk.
always because you're matching the energy. I've never honestly really seen a black person actually get aggressive in the workplace. It was always because the bear was being poked or they were matching said energy. Now, the energy or the exchange of it all could be different and it sounds different, but I'm just paying you back what you gave me.
Miss
So,
Crockett and Miss Bad Built Bleach Blonde Butch Body. That was the definition. When she like, oh my God. I was like, I love it here because we are at the point where millennials are taking these seats. And so stop playing with us. That's the first thing. Stop playing
exactly.
with this generation because we over it. But on top of that, she matched that energy. And it was like, well, she didn't have to say it like that. Okay, but did nobody say nothing about the eyelash comment? So
That's
it's like
literally this is a
it
perfect
started,
example. Perfect
right. Like it
example.
started with the maybe your eyelashes aren't getting in the way of your reading. Like, well, bitch, if I call her a bleach blonde, and you know blonde, oh, you know them palm color people, don't you call them no bleach?
Right.
Ooh, if you call them a box blonde, you're not even a natural blonde. That's like calling them a cunt. They about to go crazy. Oh my God. It's the child. I just don't understand it.
Dare you?
How dare
And my mom died 7 years ago, and I'm just having a really bad day.
Oh my God, that's perfect. Or if you call them out about their microaggressions, that's the one that I hate. I change my hair a lot. I'm black. I change my hair a lot from the braids to the sew in to my natural hair to short hair. I don't care whatever I'm feeling, whichever way the wind blows. That's how I'm gonna change my hair, darling. And going to work after you change your hair,
I can only imagine.
please don't bring up my hair. I actually hate getting on Zoom calls after I didn't change my damn hair because here they go. Here they
I
go.
can imagine.
Oh, you got the long braids again. Oh, you're back to short hair. And when they say I'm back to short hair, it be my natural hair, and I be feeling some type of way because my hair is down my back. So what the hell are y'all talking about? Like, what are y'all talking about? What is happening?
I wish sometimes people like what's understood doesn't need to be spoken.
No, fact, fact, fact.
But I do have some like, and I've been around. So I had like, for instance, I have this coworker who, he tells me all the time that he is part black, and we're having this conversation right now. I'm racially ambiguous, so I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, hey, people can't really tell on me either, so I'm yeah, cool. But I'm looking at him like, do you even have black friends, let alone you're part black? So I'm like, this is like back in February too. So I'm like schooling
Oh Lord,
him.
and it's Black History Month. You
Black
acting the
History
goddamn fool in Black History Month.
Baby, when I tell you didn't get none of my questions right, and then there were easy questions too, like who didn't give up their seat on the back of the bus, or who didn't want to go to the back of the bus, like Rosa Parks. He's like Raven Simone. And so the other day, I was like, I said something about Juneteenth, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I can't wait for June 13th." And I was like, "Oh baby, that's not." Which June 13th is coming up. Girls, your day. Like we will raise our voice and celebrate.
Like, what you want to do on June
Like that,
13th?
I'm like, are you really part black? Are you just trying to like?
Yeah.
Are you trying to sound edgy? Do you like? Do you think that makes you like look cool? Because like
Right.
I don't.
Because what's T? What is T?
June
It ain't
13th.
that. Yeah,
So I've had
we
instances
didn't
with
have
people like
shit.
that as well too. I was just, a spectrum of people. They just be out
Yeah.
here.
I don't think we both have experience that we went to a very artsy ass school, so you did with all kinds of people, all kinds of thought processes. Um, but now as I get older, I'm like, who raised y'all? Because
I ask myself that all the time.
who raised y'all? What are y'all being taught at home? Because to me, it's just basic respect and like decency. It's not even that you gotta know certain shit, but you should know not to say certain shit. Like some of the stuff y'all say is just rude. It ain't got nothing to do with race or anything else. You're rude. And when I call you out on it now, I'm aggressive. I'm not aggressive. You were being rude, and so I called you rude. And like that's it.
Even just little things too, like if I hold the door open for you and you don't say thank you, oh,
Oh,
you
baby, I will
damn,
drag your ass back out that door.
like you welcome with your ugly
Your ugly ass. So I'm dragging you back out the door. Actually, the next door I'm gonna let hit your ass.
like I'd be so mad too. I'm just like, who, like, again, who
Who
raised y'all?
raised you? Who
Like I
raised
understand
you?
maybe like you were on the, like, if accidents happen, you might forget something, but you literally saw me hold this door open for you. I literally could just slam that shit in your face too. Like
Because
I
the way
had
I tell my
ample
son,
opportunity of time.
he be holding the door. I be like, hey, you hold the door for two people. Don't nobody grab that door, let that motherfucker go. Cause we not doing that over here. Like, what is this? Just holding the door for fun. People so rude. People are
This made me
so rude.
not even want to be nice to people anymore. I like just ain't nobody gonna get nothing from me.
No, but that's really what it is. And like and that's another thing about just kind of like operating in our blackness, right? It's just like when we get so fed up, we like, I don't want to be nice to anybody. I don't care who you are, black, white, orange, purple, green. I don't want to be nice to anybody because y'all pissing me off.
You know,
And
so
and now I'm mean and shit. I'm not mean. Like that's actually the farthest thing that's true about me. So it's just whatever. Sure.
I
Nah, I
feel it.
don't know.
I feel it. I get it. They be irritating me. I'm like, y'all ugly as hell in here. Like,
Ugly.
it's
That's my
ugly.
favorite line. I actually got into it with somebody about that on Facebook because I had called his ass ugly. He's like, "You act like you the finest thing in the world. I'm finer than you since you taking it that way, bastard."
Okay, so this is another thing too when it comes to like black spaces, certain like phrases or certain
Hmm.
like slang like that in particular. I know, like, you call, if I'm calling somebody ugly, I'm not necessarily talking about their looks. I'm talking about your actions. Like, your actions are,
Yeah,
or the way you were acting at this point in time is ugly. I'm not necessarily calling you
you
yourself
ugly.
ugly. Like,
Exactly. Like, hello, is this thing going? This is stupid, guys. Like,
what's not clicking?
but it's also like that with the AI features on like social media, like how my comments will get flagged. Like I literally said, one of my homegirls was like posting like, "Where we at? We outside this summer or something like that." And I was like, "Oh, girl, let me check the bank account and see what I can spare. Check the closet and see what I can wear." Right. So I'm just quoting City Girl. Instagram was like, "You are soliciting money for follows." I was like, "What the hell are y'all talking about?" I was like, "Y'all really like." Y'all don't know what y'all have no idea about the literal black culture. Like we say stuff. We're like, what? I should knock you upside your head. I really am not gonna knock you upside your head, but that's just a black statement. Like, I sorry. Like, I don't know what you want
Fucking
to say.
lying or
Yeah. Like, be fucking for real. No, no, we know that you're being serious. We don't need you to tell us that you like what's happening.
these are things, and this is why I like, this is how I talk, so this is why I like to operate around other black
Certain
people who get it,
people.
because then when I have to explain myself, like, if just
Yes.
like, woo child, or if you spell that out like, well, chili, like the country, like,
You gotta put spice in it. Okay. No, Sarah, I'm not putting spice in it.
oh my
Lord have
god, yeah,
mercy.
they're always
It's
so
definitely
corny. They're always so fucking corny with their comebacks and their little
it's
like,
it's a
oh.
bit much. Or like, I don't know if you saw the post where somebody had called the police in Walmart because the dude had went into the bathroom. He's like, "Oh, I'm finna blow this motherfucker up."
Yeah.
When I read it, I was like, "You got to be fucking kidding me! You cannot be serious. This cannot be a real thing." And it was a real thing. And the police come, the bomb squad came. It was a whole thing. He just he was gonna take a deuce. Just went to go take a deuce, y'all. That's it. But
Imagine
yeah,
the chaos you would cause just to go take a
by
shit.
just simply operating in your blackness, like just simply doing so. Child.
Because a regular, standard, schmegular, degular black person off the street would know exactly that he meant that he's gonna go
Exactly.
blow the bathroom.
He's not. Why would he literally go blow the bathroom up? That don't even make sense. Like, use your context clues. You know what I'm saying? Like, use the context clues.
Ooh, had them white people in there shook. They said, "Woof, gee willikers."
They said if you see something, say something. No, that's not what they was talking about, dumbass. They was talking about a bag being left on a train, not the man going to the bathroom. Like two totally different sections.
Uh,
Oh, Broc, oh, how I have missed you.
it has been a pleasure.
Yes, definitely. I can't wait till the next episode. But until then, let's tell the people where they can find us.
All right. Well, you can find me anywhere, everywhere, all at once. Now you can get me on Instagram. You got me on Twitter because we're not calling it X over here.
Period.
All at Broc James. TikTok, you can find me on there. Same screen name. I think you can find me on Reddit with the same screen name as well too. And yeah, that's
still on Reddit. I love this already. I just love it so bad.
I don't even want to tell you. I'm never mind. I have a screen name for another platform that I always get like recognized for, but I don't want to say it on here.
Oh my God. Y'all know what? Leave in the comments which site y'all think it is. We may or may not confirm. We don't know, but tell us what y'all think.
I have had people be like, "You're from."
Yep,
Like, yep. That's it.
What's up, motherfucker? I love it here. Now, for real, leave in the comments what site y'all think it is. We may or may not confirm. I don't know. We'll find out on next episode. But y'all already know where y'all can find me. I am your girl, Yaya, at Yaya Style N with the letter N chats, because I'm black. And we don't spell out the word and. We use the letter N. Yaya Style and Chats on everything. You can also find us at the website, yayastyleandchats.com. You already know. So until then, TTYL. Mwah.
I'll see y'all later.